Hi guys. Finally, after so much time, anyways, we are not here for my return but for outcome memories. Let me put a different music now. This song is so peak. Let's change scenes for the news though.
Hello, welcome. This is Outcome Memories News. I'm going to use my voice now since it will take way too long to edit. So let's start with the news. Okay, so let's start with the emotes. The first two are for the Sonic and Eggman mains. They were made by the host egg, and the Eggman one has a song by Monotono. So let's use them whenever they come out. Now let's continue with two other emotes for Eggman. No way! Why is Knuckles not getting any? Anyways, the first one is he laughing about something. I already know some people are going to do that when someone is getting charged. And the other one is he having the master plan. I don't know if the first one will be in the game because Sophie said this. So let's hope it gets into the game. I don't think we have that much of a toxic problem in the community. And finally, some Romeo glazing. Here is the mode that we got a while ago, but now with the remodel furnace. Hope you enjoy it! Okay, so let's start with some moves leaks. Let's start with Tripwire. The backflip wasn't intended to happen, but thanks to Ross, she will have a 1% chance to hit that backflip. Honestly, I like that animation, it's really funny. Now let's continue with Blaze. I will main her, not gonna lie. These two new abilities are so powerful. You can do a lot of things like for movement, stunning, and much more. Well, here is another Blaze video where she launches a fire arrow at the EXE. I've seen videos where she launches it and gets it to the EXE not perfect, launching him into the void, which is really funny. Also, here is a move of the round kick and another kick where if she misses, she just gets ragdoll, which sucks if you're near the EXE. Now for the final video leak, what has Ray done in these past days? Well, very important stuff, I say. Now let's continue with the map leaks. Let's start with Mystic Cave, which I like. It is really detailed, but it will be only black and white, which I don't like that much because like in some parts it will get really hard to get used to it because of the darkness in the map. But it's nice. Now let's continue with Angel Island, which is also really cool. I like the details and obviously I like the red in the zone. Maybe in this map someone that I know won't suck that much. Now let's start with some character leaks. Yeah, finally Surge is getting into the ride. Made by Haki Marcy. I don't know if I pronounced that well. Sorry if I didn't. But yeah, finally she's in the way to outcome memories. Let's see how she will be. Now let's see some tiny leaks. For example, Sonic drowning in the map. I don't know which map it is. Then Fleetway having a Yourself skin. It will have the cosmetics of your Sonic. And finally, Colossus using his ability to locate survivors. It's just like the disaster. Rip the disaster. Okay, now we continue with my GOAT Fleetway. Here are some voice acting from Rook, Dan the Man. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Anyways, enjoy. Not so fast. Now let's start with the music. Let's start with Not Perfect 80 seconds or less. This was announced earlier this week. Music by Cosmic Coffee and art by Cassiterite, by the way. Now let's continue with the shop music. It is really nice and I like it as well. And finally, let's hear an unofficial soundtrack that I really liked. Just please don't say it's Silly Billy, it's not. Before we end this category, we just got 2 new leaks. Due the birthday of a composer in the team, and Sobi being kind, we got these 2 new OSTs for the Skin of Furnace, The Disaster. So they are really cool, I especially like the last one. Let's take a look at them. The song was made by the Birthday Boy, by the way. And finally, the last live one. And finally, a small whip of Fleetway's winning screen. Take a look of it. Now let's get into the B.2 update release day. Basically, Sabi was a bit mad since some people said like the update is never coming out or certain things like that. Let's take in mind that the game released a bit ago, so it's kinda hard to make an update this early. Either way, it's really worth the time for the wait. We are not Grow Garden players either way. It's 3 executioners and 2 survivors. Now let's get into the release date, approximately. There is a video that's accurate to the current update percentage, that's stated 70%, which it should be around 75% by now. Either way, it's most likely going to be a Halloween update, so it's basically going to come out around October. So let's keep on the wait. It will be so worth it. Anyways, those were all the news from this week. Let's see what news we will get the next week. Either way, if I missed any, let me know in the comments. And while you're there, make sure to like and subscribe to not miss any weekly news. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see ya. Have a nice day.
Where do you think you're going?
I was just...
No, you're not. You're going to the Krusty Krab...